Tom!
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. Claude's plan to call in all Myran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
Very good, sir. I wonder if she's alive.
If the Empire has some reason to keep Rhea alive, then she's alive. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
No, I need to see her. I need to see her again. No more butler voice.
I understand. You need to see Rhea again so you can figure out who you really are. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garreg Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume. Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind and the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all of you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
And with that... Hello, everybody! Tom Fox here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, oh boy, quite a bit happened actually. We took Fort Mercius. However, Fort Mercius was destroyed by what appeared to be missiles, if I may take a more modern standpoint on it. But they're referring to them as javelins of light. What could have caused such a thing? I have a few theories. However, I won't go into them. Anyway, before we get started here, we got support conversations out the wazoo. Leonie and Lawrence.
It's only a scratch, Leone. I'm all right.
One mistake like that in battle and you're done. This is your weapon hand, isn't it? Let me stop the blood.
Apologies for the trouble.
No trouble, and no apologies. Thanks is what you say when a friend helps you out. Darn.
What's wrong?
I need a bandage to stop the bleeding, but this is all I've got.
My handkerchief.
I was only carrying it around to give back to you anyway. Mind if I use it for this?
Very well. I suppose that's fitting in a way.
I guess so. Not that I'm happy you're bleeding. I'm glad you'll accept it, though. In the past, you might have refused it.
Yes. I might have made it an issue of commoners giving aid to the nobility or some such.
I didn't understand why you were so strict about it, but I think I kind of get it now. You know, if every noble were like you, the world would be a better place.
Perhaps, but you were right. Many great deeds are accomplished by friends working together, especially when those friends are as capable as you.
Me?
I hope this is not the first time I have told you this, Leone, but you are an exceptional individual. By insisting on matters of status in dealing with you, I have done you a terrible disservice. For that, please accept my apology. Let us promise to look out for one another as friends from now on.
No need for vows. That's how I've always seen it. You weren't wrong about nobles and commoners each having their own roles. But the important thing is we help each other.
That is precisely what being friends with you has helped me to understand. In fact, I've begun somewhat to think of you as rather something more.
Huh? Sorry, what did you say?
I said, I hope we'll always give each other support.
Oh, Lawrence. Too bad you got like 50 other suitors lined up for you. Hilda and Cyril, the A-rank one.
Hi, Cyril. Starting to clean, huh?
Hilda?
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa, tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying you did work all by yourself?
What else was I supposed to do? You weren't here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
I was waiting for you. Because look.
A letter?
I told you I'm always getting letters from my brother. I wrote about you in a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly, you're so...
We didn't say anything bad. In fact, well, listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be he Almiran or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect. Character is what really matters, not the place of one's birth.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles Almirans.
Right? He's a funny one, but for the first time, I really respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm Almiran. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me as just another person.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've accepted you from the start. I mean, you're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance. That's relying on somebody else to do your work. What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
I'm plenty grown up. I just brought food and water for the horses, all on my own.
Being proud of doing what you're supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time. Though, I gotta admit, being relied on is kinda nice.
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you even more. Let's see. First, I need you to...
Well, time to get back to work.
Hey, hold up!
And here I thought she's grown. But no, she's just grown to be more of a pain! Sedith and Flame. A rank.
Flame.
Here to pester me, brother?
No, I think I'm the one who ought to be pestered.
Regardless of what I say to you, it is not as though it has any effect in reducing your worry over me.
That is true. No matter where you are, and no matter what you're doing, I will always worry. But that's only because I treasure you so very much. Please understand, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Of that I am well aware. I am touched that you care so deeply. When I think of it, it is my own fault that you have become so overprotective. I cannot blame you.
No, the fault is entirely mine. You were still so young. I placed far too much strain on you, and our lack of resources was no excuse. Worse, I failed to watch you during the battle. Your mother, too. We lost her because of me. Afterward, it broke my heart to see how much you would need to rest just to survive. I swore that I would dedicate every moment remaining in my life to your protection.
Ever since then, I have been afraid of falling asleep. My fear of sleeping is outmatched only by my fear of spending my life alone. Even if it cannot last, I want to live among my peers as one of them, as an ordinary person. Similar to how you and Mother coexisted with your own comrades back then, fighting side by side.
Quite right. I know you must leave the nest someday. No matter how many ages our lives may span, I know that's the way of it.
Father.
Don't.
Nobody is listening, Father. Let me address you as such just this once. I have valued the quiet days you and I have spent alone together, but I am no longer a child. Just as you and Mother met one another, and eventually I was brought into the world, I
know. Please, no more. No matter what happens, you are my daughter. It gives me great joy to see you grow. But please, at least until this war is over, let me continue to worry. You're the most precious person in my life. I can't bear the thought of losing you.
It seems I have no choice in the matter. I shall allow you to worry about me enough for yourself and Mother both. But only that much and no more, my dear Father Keyhole.
Thank you, Sethleen.
Probably would have found out about that much longer ago, before the Claude's paralogue there, had I, had I actually invested time into going for the supports there. Anyway, that was quite a bombshell that was dropped on us. Let's get to... I was waiting for Lawrence to master his class before I switched him over, and Kenya, I'm kind of concerned that I can't use magic anymore, but I'm still going to train in it. So anyway, let's go ahead and explore. Begin exploring. One thing I realized as well is that I probably have the chance to... here's the thing, like, that's not going to make a difference, because, like, I think all mounted units are not going to have any sort of change to them, so Lawrence will be able to be different. Raphael, on the other hand, I can make him from War Master to his Monastery attire. I actually kind of like that look better. Ignatz especially, I would much rather have him as in this outfit than his assassin's outfit. So I'm just gonna go through that. In battle, I kind of like the Grimoire look. Let me see. I'll keep the Grimoire look on her. Marianne, I think hers I can't change because she's mounted, yeah. So Hilda's mounted, Leonie's mounted, Bernadetta. That's her class. Let's go with this one. Dorothy is the same no matter what. And Flane is the other one that I use a lot. Is her class? Let's go with her Monastery attire. As for Kenyanot, I think it's probably time we got rid of what I'm wearing there. But anyway, let's go with our summer wear for now. Glassesless. And in battle, we shall use that Monastery outfit. I shall be a sword master and also a fencer. A peculiar trend. Oh, yeah, I've got to do that at some point, and I need dried vegetables as well. If that's the case, there's no better place to start than where we usually start in these ventures. The greenhouse, the botanical gardens, if you will. But first, hello, Bernadetta.
Professor, my mother might be in the city. I don't have many good memories of her, if I'm being honest, but she's dearer to me than my father. If you happen to see her, please make sure she's not caught up in all the fighting. She's only a civil servant, so hopefully she takes a cue from her burning and stays inside.
Well, here's hoping. Anyway. Hello, Marianne.
If we can win this war, then Claude will be the king of Fodlan, and maybe he'll tear down the wall that separates Fodlan from the outside world.
Perhaps he will.
I know it's hard to imagine, but I really hope he does. It would be so much better if people could live together instead of apart. I might even be able to live an ordinary life in the world Claude envisions.
Let's do our advanced drills here and learn some white magics. I'm gonna try to focus on black magic a lot more. Hopefully Lawrence can still teach me that, because I need to level up in that much more than I need swords. I'll still go for swords as well. But also, it'd be a good opportunity. No dried vegetables, damn. There's gotta be a place where I could find those easily. I think I'm gonna pump everything into vegetable, not root vegetable. Vegetable and root vegetable seeds. Plant those. Cultivate, can we get a 3-star on this? Nope, infuse with magic. Alright, hello Manuela.
In the opera, actors came and went all the time, but the people behind the scenes would stay forever. I'll bet I'd know a few of them now, even after all these years. They've probably left the capital by now, although I'm still worried about them.
Advanced drills. I wish to learn more of the white magics. Very close to leveling that up to A+.
Professor!
But like I said, I'm probably going to avoid sword training for a while just because I'm going to be doing a ton of that. Just having like the sword stuff in general. Let me see actually if there's anything here I can harvest. Because I really need dried vegetables for that quest. Purple flower seeds. We'll have to see another time.
Huh?
Hello.
Just recently, the fish in the pond suddenly started thrashing around like mad. I didn't know what was going on. And then I saw something gleaming in the southeastern sky. It happened right when you were out on campaign. I wonder what it could have been.
Raphael, how you doing?
We're heading up to Embar next. I hope I make it back safe so I can tell my little sis about it.
I hear they got a neat opera house there, where Manuela used to perform. What was it called again?
I believe it was the Middle Franc Opera Company.
Ha! That's the one. My little sis always goes on about how much she'd like to see him perform. I know we can't see a show, but do you think we could at least see the building?
If it's still intact, then maybe. Grab this, and actually, I forgot to show this off the last time I explored. The best feature that was added in DLC. Gifts from dogs and cats. To feed dogs and cats, Garrett Mock, select food item for gifts. The animals don't care much for food imbued with magic, but fish, produce, and meat are enjoyable for them. If you give food to dogs and cats, you may get something in return. The animals can get full, however. If this happens, find another animal to feed. So, we can gift this cat fish. It looks happy. It looks happy. It looks happy. It looks happy. There's something in its mouth. So yes, they give you smithing materials if you feed them. And for a lot of these cats and dogs, you can just like continually feed them stuff. Venom stone. So yeah, you get like some rare crafting items too. And you can keep doing this until they're full. I'm gonna skip the white trout because I need that for, okay, it looks pretty full. And they actually have a tracker on the loading screen that shows what animals have been fed. Or like what animals have been given gifts the most if you have this sync to online.
Well, I'll be.
Wish I could pick up dried vegetables from one of these stalls. I don't think the Dark Merchant would actually provide that.
Hello there.
Yeah, this guy just gives tea and whatnot. I'll probably end up buying all the gifts anyway. I don't really need the bait anymore.
Hey, welcome.
Game, mixed herb seed, root vegetable. Does he sell vegetable seeds? Yeah.
You have a good eye.
I'm gonna buy a good. I'm gonna buy like 6 of them.
A pleasure doing
in case my my stuff doesn't work out. Hey, Anna.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Oh, Anna. She can teach me in white magic as well. A+. Level up! White magic is now A+. Faith level 5.
There is still more to learn.
Indeed, there is still more to learn. I do also wish to shop your secret shop. Because we definitely could use maybe one more Master
Thanks
Seal.
a bunch. Come back soon.
Just on the off chance this thing happens. Yellow flower seeds. Alright, Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Momentum's really picking up for this final battle, huh? Even I'm starting to feel tense. Me! Enbar's history goes back 1,400 years. That even predates the founding of the Empire. It's one of the sacred sites of the Seros faith, so it's a pretty big deal. But hey, no need to worry about the monastery while you're fighting the final battle. I've got it covered. I'll defend it to my last.
I really hope he doesn't die.
Here we are, facing the final battle with the Empire. It's been a long, difficult struggle. We have to get Lady Rhea back. And we have to crush the Empire in the name of Captain Gerald. I don't know what comes next, but we can sort out those details later.
Well,
Professor?
Alois has got a head on his shoulders. I didn't say it was a good head, but he's got a head on his shoulders. There's somebody out here.
Oh my.
Is out in the gardens. Near the Amiibo Gazebo. It's Claude! Oh, I should... Oh, wait. Can I possibly find... Concoction... Little flower seeds... Intermediate seal? Yeah, I was hoping to find dried veggies. Alright.
My friend, the reinforcements the Lord sent are finally gathering. Truth be told, Fort Mercius would have made for a better base of operation. But that weird pillar of light changes things. It's pretty scary, honestly. I wonder what it is.
The raid to the goddess, some kind of magic, a natural phenomenon. This is probably the most succinct answer I have. But I'm gonna say it's some kind of magic.
Makes sense. But whatever it was, I've never seen destructive power quite like it. I wonder where it came from. Well, I guess pondering it is a waste of energy for now. Let's just get ready to move out. The capital is Edelgard's domain, so she has the advantage. It's going to be a tough battle.
Honestly, my guess is that it's Rhea that shot those pillars of light.
Oh my.
Gonna head over to the King's Hall, talk to Shamir. Shamir and Catherine are talking.
10 years ago, Dagda and Bridget attacked the Empire from the west. Their final target was the capital. But they were countered at a port town long before they reached their destination. I guess our attempt has been more successful than theirs, all things considered.
Looks like we're nearing the end of this struggle. I'm sure Lady Rhea is on tenterhooks waiting for me to swoop in and rescue her.
Probably.
I was just kidding. Pay me no mind. Lady Rhea's not waiting for me, I know, no matter how much I might wish she were. She's waiting for you.
Oh. I never pieced together the jealousy that she had. All I knew is that she kind of had the hots for Lady Rhea. Hello, Lysithia.
Invading the capital and smashing the Empire. I wonder if doing so could really end this war. Care to share your thoughts, Professor?
Considering the thing that shot down javelins of light, I'm gonna say I don't know.
Perhaps you feel similarly to me. The whole mess puts me on edge. Although for now, better to focus my efforts on the fight at hand.
Hello, Ignatz.
We're about to put the finishing touches on this war. I wonder how Fodlan will look without the backdrop of death and destruction. I can't wait to see it. On the other hand, I'm terrified of what the future might hold. Who knows if I'll survive the assault on the capital?
Dude, Ignatz, it's okay. I'm God. I can rewind time. I don't know what everyone's always so worried about stuff that could never possibly happen with me there. I mean, it will happen. It's just that I'll rewind time and create a parallel universe. So, advanced drills. Can you train me in reason? Thank you. Oops. Now where to? I suppose the cathedral will probably be the best place next. I think Dorothea is lower level than me in like pretty much everything, so I can't do advanced drills with her.
Please.
Let's check the notes. There's one note. Some people want to make a difference by fighting on the front lines, but there are those of us who want to provide support from the back. Don't you think we're heroes too? As long as everyone does their part, I'm happy. Heroes don't hide behind their allies. It would have been better if you hadn't told me. Oh my god. It's Hilda, so... Would have been better if you hadn't told me.
Yes.
Oh, Lawrence.
I was taught from a young age to believe that the Creed of Seiros was just the way of the world. To question it never even occurred to me. But Claude and Edelgard are different. They challenge the common wisdom, even defy it. It is uncomfortable to discard familiar assumptions, but that is an essential quality of the visionary. Indeed, true greatness must lie beyond common sense. That's good. I should write that down.
Oh, you. Train me! Train me! Hello, Dorothea.
The whole of the capital is going to be a battleground. The city has such a long heritage. Even so, perhaps it deserves to be reduced to ashes for once. But we can't let the common folk get hurt. We should try to confine the damage to the noble section of town.
Yes, we should. And you can't actually train me in anything, so I'm going to leave you now. Goodbye. Let's head up to this floor, and Hanneman can still teach me in the ways of the dark arts. Handyman! Oh, Handyman! He's not even here. Is this him? Yeah, there's Handyman.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, Professor. I've avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility, swore never to return. Now here we are. To return in this manner. Well, I can't say it is something I ever imagined.
Well, Hanneman, teach me the ways of the dark arts. Things are coming back in ways I've never imagined. Certainly this has to be, this has got to be Flayn. I can only imagine this being Flayn. It's Flayn.
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
Teach me the ways of... Oh, you can only teach me in spears. Away with you then! Away with you then, wench! No, but in all seriousness, yeah, like... It's kind of... That's interesting to think about, because of what we just learned. Like, the teachings of the goddess Seiros only date back 1,000 years, but Enbar dates back 1,400 years. So yeah, it's kind of fitting that that Flayn would have been born in Enbar. Hello, Leonie. It's kind of weird that you're in here.
We're finally going to the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald. Once we smash the Empire, I'm sure his soul will finally be able to rest in peace.
I think you're right.
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
It's really interesting to look back on that talk with that Monica was having with Edelgard and just kind of being oblivious to the fact that Edelgard was behind everything. Hello, Sedith.
Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. If we are able to save her, then I expect you will learn many secrets that have hitherto been kept from you. Are you prepared for that?
I think I'm prepared for that.
Excellent. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is to come.
Yes, I will be the best, like no one ever was. Wait. Anybody else? No, I think I've talked to everybody. I only wanted training in magic. Okay, so this will probably be a good opportunity for me to go to the dining hall. And, whoops, that's way too big. Grab some foods. What's today's special? Today's special would sit well with Claude, Raphael, Lysithea, Manuela, Anna. All right. Well, either way, let's go Raphael and Lysithea. What do you got for us?
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Delicious! The stew turned and the Yoshis grew happier. That sounds gross. Full menu. Let's see. Because my job today is to try to get everybody who I'm planning on teaching's motivation at maximum.
Food tastes better when I get to share it with you.
I feel the same. Let's fill up so that we feel good and energized.
I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted there because I just heard Z shriek like I never heard him shriek before. I'm certain he's playing a game and that I don't need to actually go out and check on him. But it was like a really like loud and piercing shriek. Full menu. Peach sorbet for Bernadette and Dorothea. I think Lawrence is already maxed out because of stuff.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
All right, who else? We got 1 point left. Who else needs... Claude, definitely. Let me see if I can get Claude and Ignatz in one. Bingo. Leonie's pretty much like good as it is.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
Bonds grew stronger. Yep, nice. Our bonds grew. Actually, hold on. Let me check supports here. Can you not? I think only has Alois left. Okay. So I think before I end off this week of training and whatnot. First off, I think there's a few people whose motivations I need to raise a bit more in. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Hello there.
But I'm gonna buy like most of these gifts.
This one, yes?
Yeah, just...
I think this one, yes? I think
give me all of it.
I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you.
Alright, well I got everything there. I think the Dark Merchant has some stuff as well I could use as gifts.
You have a good eye.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
You have a good eye.
I know the Legends of Chivalry one is good, and I think the Training Weight would probably be good as well. I'm surprised you can't find like, well, you find like his notebook with jokes written in it, right? I used all my money on these gifts. Dark Merchant, you got stuff, right? Gifts and whatnot? Do you have, wait a minute. No, you don't have dried fruit. Damn. You sell arcane crystals though, so you're not all bad. Let's see. What does...
Tell your friends.
What is he even like? Oh, gee, will he like me? Alois. Will you go to the prom with me? YN. Telling jokes, the family, the nights, sweets, and large flowers. He likes sweets? I think I've already got everything that he wants then.
Professor?
Alois! There you are!
Here we have... I don't know...
Hi. I'm gonna give you a tasty baked treat.
I appreciate this.
Wait, it said he likes sweets. How about smoked meat?
I appreciate...
You don't appreciate it enough to actually call attention to it. Fine, have a Legends of Chivalry.
I appreciate it.
What? Why aren't you falling head over heels for me?
I appreciate it.
I got you new boots. Ceremonial sword.
I appreciate it.
Do you even like me? I'm gonna shower you with gifts until I get the results I desire. Okay. Whetstone.
I appreciate.
Okay, hunting dagger.
I appreciate.
Training weight.
I appreciate.
Why don't you like anything? Dapper handkerchief.
I appreciate.
He's not actually taking to it. Coffee beans.
I appreciate.
He likes coffee at the very least. He still doesn't like me.
I don't know.
Board game.
I appreciate.
The goddess statuette.
I appreciate.
He just appreciates everything.
I'll.
He doesn't like spices.
I appreciate.
He likes the stylish hair clip though. Tea leaves.
I appreciate.
Watering can.
I appreciate.
Okay, how about now? Okay, good. All right, we got it. Let's go. I guess we talked to him throughout the week, I suppose. Okay.
Professor?
So I guess I can never remember goals. It was goals. Try to see everybody's motivation. Leonie's the only person I really need to actually increase motivation on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the yeah, I'll go over to where she is and give her some stuff. Leonie!
We're finally
Time for revenge! No, it's time for gifts. Here's an armored bear stuffy.
Thanks.
Nice. Armored bear stuffy. Okay, gemstone beads.
Thanks.
Nice. Okay, finally, fishing float.
Wow.
Oh, I should have gone with that earlier. Okay, well, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We don't need to worry about. Maybe. Oh, I can talk to Alois. Let's go talk to Alois, yeah? Where's my friend? I want to talk to my friend. Whoop, yes.
Ah, there you are. Hello.
You don't look as cheery as usual.
Oh, yes. Apologies. I'm struggling with some unpleasant thoughts. Since the war began, I've ended so many lives. You and your students got your hands dirty as well. Nobody forced you all to join the fight, of course. You did so of your own volition. Still, there must be something very wrong with the world for it to make children into killers.
I know what you mean.
That's true enough. We've all gotten older. Ah, listen to me. I'm sorry for being so glum.
You're more handsome when you smile, you're more handsome when you brood. You're more handsome when you smile.
Well said. In truth, I don't think any expression will improve my looks. I'm a brute, no matter what face I pull. Ah, you really are just like Gerald. When I was down in the dumps, he'd cheer me up with a playful quip. He gave me his library of jokes, but when I tell one of them, nobody laughs at the punchline. They laugh at me. You, on the other hand, well, you inherited the old man's comic talents. I'm feeling pretty perky now, all thanks to you. I can't stop this war by feeling gloomy about it. Onward, to a brighter future.
Hear, hear!
To tell you the truth, that was another line I picked up from Gerald. He taught me everything about life. He was more important to me than anyone in the world. Apart from you, perhaps.
Because Gerald was my father?
Oh, sure, there's that, but not only that. When I look at you or see you fighting in battle, it's like I'm seeing a sibling. But at the same time, it's like seeing something sacred and powerful. Something I must defend. You're so important to the future of Fodlan, and to me. I promise to continue protecting you with the strength of a knight and the love of a big brother.
You're more like a dad to me than a brother.
I guess that makes sense when you consider the age difference between us and my closeness to Gerald. Regardless, in the name of the captain, I swear to keep you safe. You're welcome to return the favor, should you feel so inclined.
And with that, we A-ranked Alois. I think I've gotten every single support conversation, at least for this story, that male Byleth can get. Nope, that's pretty much everything. Which is really funny, because Alois, you can S-rank. Sorry, are there any other men you can S-rank while playing as a male? Nope. I kind of wonder how that goes about in different regions. Anyway, I think now's the good time for me to end my free time. Time to teach. Instruct them manually. As per usual, I'll be going through these. We're gonna be skipping through these, and I'll just let you know if anybody gains any interesting skills. Marianne leveled up to C+ rank in Reason and got Reason level 3.
I'll try to put this to use.
Lawrence got rank C in Authority and got Battle Vantage.
I must always improve.
Claude got B rank in Authority and learned Defensive Tactics.
Good fuel for a scheme.
Leonie got A rank in Spears and learned the Combat Art Lance Jab.
Let's see it in action.
And that's everybody. I think I'm gonna keep everyone's goals and group tasks the same. Unless there's something I very much want to improve on somebody. No, I think everyone's pretty much good at this point. Unless I want to raise up. No, it's fine. Let's go ahead and begin training.
I got a question.
Cyril's got a question. I don't think there's much difference between Elmira and Fodlan, but everyone else seems to think Elmira is so completely different. Why is that? It's a prejudice towards an unknown place, nothing more. There's a long history of opposition between the two. I'm sure there's lots of differences.
You're probably right.
I'm probably right.
Hey there, Professor.
I can't really make a great recommendation on goods when I don't understand their inherent value. I'd like to understand swords, so I could, better sell them. Focusing on my skills with the blade seems the best way. So going from sword and bow to just sword. Let's do it. And his goals have changed. Oh yes, stocks and bonds here, and the stock market. Anna, it's your birthday today. Let's host a tea party for Anna. Anna, I think you would enjoy this Angelica tea.
Thanks for having me. Time for business. Oh, wait. A tea party?
Offer some tea.
Thanks a million.
A very, simple assortment of desserts here this time around. Usually we have, the giant, pastry shelves there. Let's talk, Anna. School uniform is the ideal professor. Dreamy nights. Oh, man, I don't know what she would want out of this. She's fashionable, right?
This can't be.
Damn it. Well, don't seem so depressed about it. Potential trading partners, Monastery rules the ideal relationship. Okay, yeah, she's all about gossip. I should have known.
Sold.
You seem well. Working hours for guards, a new gambit. You seem well.
Sold.
Conversation got lively. A nice tea time.
Thanks for treating me. Let's do this again, yeah?
I'm always just off the cusp of doing anything good for the tea times and whatnot. Whose birthday is it on the 13th? Two birthdays so close together. It's Lawrence's birthday. We're definitely hosting a tea party with him. Oh, you know your tea's better than anybody. So let's see. How about a lavender blend to go with your... You know what? Never mind.
I was just thinking that I wanted to speak with you.
My, how charming.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, where was that thing with the pastries on it during my tea time with Anna?
Settles nicely on the palate.
It's got a very feminine way of sitting.
Indeed.
Fashion, the existence of crests. I heard some gossip. Fashion. They were drawn into the conversation.
Oh?
New Gambit, your ambitions, you're doing great work. Ooh, it's one of these two. Your ambitions. Nice!
Indeed.
Working together, guarding mishaps. The view from the bridge. Working together!
I see.
Nice! Why am I so good at charming the men?
I cannot yet speak to you as an equal. Not when there is still so much left to learn.
That seems something like that I'd respond to with a nod. Blush, praise, or commend? I commend you. Nice! Can you not? And Lawrence are having an engaging conversation. Perfect tea time!
Professor. Splendid. Professor.
If you like this hairstyle so much, perhaps you should try it for yourself. Lovely aroma.
Lovely aroma.
Settles nicely on the palate.
What settles nicely in the palate? A nod?
Indeed.
Here, have a floral adornment.
Oh my, this is lovely.
Oh, he likes it. Well, let's end the tea party.
This was wonderful. Next time, I will provide the tea. Farewell.
Katie and Lawrence enjoyed their time together. Katie and charm increased by 1 as a result of the tea party, and so did Lawrence's.
I'm glad I get to work with you.
Of course, Marianne. You can always count on your old pal Hilda.
Thank you. I'll do my best. That was amazing, Hilda.
Something.
Nice! You're doing good. Getting that writing skill up.
I think I've got the idea.
Okay, did I not put her on bows? Oh, man.
I'd never have learned this.
There we go. Bernadetta's S rank with bows, giving bow crit plus 10.
I'm a quick study.
Faithful 4. She is S rank, right? Yep. I guess there's an S plus as well. I didn't expect there to be anything above A. The red for the A actually looks very, like, pale in comparison to the red of the S. This is kind of like a leaning towards, like, sort of like an orangish red, whereas this almost leans towards, like, a violet. Kind of hard to tell with, like, how thin it is, but you know how it is. Anyway, I think that this is probably a good time to end the episode. Next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses, we're gonna be doing a couple of battles here to see if we can get that quest done for Anna, as well as completing the rest of the week, the month for this, going pretty much up until our grand battle at the end of the month to conquer Enbar. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Later.